Afternoon everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a boss battle here. It starts off fast. I was a little late to the game, I apologize for that. So we're against the Alpha Broodmother. I think this was their first time doing it. They got a fairly small crew, so it's going to be a tough battle. Luckily for them, they do have an amazing Megalosaurus line with some good saddles, good shotguns, and good armor. However, a couple things go wrong right off the bat. They did have a pig to heal their dinos, and unfortunately no one was riding it. It was sent in on the front line, so it got wrecked right away. A big problem with that, of course, is these dinos can't get healed. We're gonna see some deaths that could have been avoided had that pig been managed correctly. But hey, Alpha, you know, I'm not a guy with a whole ton of experience with bosses, so I'm always pretty impressed whenever it gets done. You got the Ute getting everybody amped up. That's a key player when you're doing a boss like this. As well, the good shotguns we're going to see with tribe member Arcane in there a little later on as he gets wrecked. So we've already seen quite a bit of damage here on some of these dinos. Here we go, get that screen going, get all those boys excited into the fight. We see the big glow there as well as they're amped up. And on the inside here we've got some, I believe that, can't be 100%, yeah. So we've got some issues there going on. We've got some guys getting damaged. A few riders in there doing what they can, but we can see here that Arcane's dino just got wrecked. Usually Arcane names his dino stuff. Anyways, no. So Arcane pulls back wisely here, so he can still be in the fight, gets a really good, solid, safe distance, and he's still able to get shots in with that shotgun. So, you know, we got a spider web up on the Ute there. That's not slowing much down. But because Arcane's a little bit further back, the spiders tend not to gun for him. They go mainly for the players that are close to the boss. So Arcane's able to keep firing that gun from a safe distance there, and even though he's lost his dino, he still contributes to the overall battle, which is pretty great. And we can see a lot of damage here. This is where you, at the point when I was watching this, I was like, geez, I'm not sure these guys are going to make it. 50% of their dinos are heavily damaged. A couple of their dinos already have minor damage. And it's still pretty early in the fight, so things at this point, watching it, you kind of wonder how this is all going to end up. Now I do have some other videos coming out of both bosses, and these guys essentially working a boss on Aberration where things kind of go a little bit better. So as a team, they're a tribe that's kind of met each other through my Discord and our Ark cluster, and they're just learning and getting themselves more organized and just doing better every time I come out to view them. So this was the first fight I had watched with this tribe of origin, by the way, and you know, it doesn't go perfect, but it gets done. And in addition, they do have some really great saddles on those dinos, which are helping. I believe the main players on this mission here are Arcane, Shadowrunner, and Greed. Their mega saddles were very helpful. Without them, they're probably looking at some more losses. And you know, going in, I always do a little post-game interview with the boys or girls, depending on the situation. Going in, they really didn't know what they were up against. There was some shock that Arcane survived, but I think we know why. He did get back there safely. We can still see him unloading that shotgun into the boss back here, and great job on his part to kind of hide in those bushes with, I guess, not wearing a ghillie suit, but either way, the spiders just don't get to him. Now we can really start to see quite a bit of damage here. The dinos are taking a lot of heat, but the Broodmother is also taking a lot of damage. And, you know, these guys just go for it. I mean, there could have been much worse losses here. Had they pulled back maybe and reorganized, the Broodmother might not have gone as well, but they just say, fuck it, I don't care about the damage, just get in the fight, get the job done. Again, the saddles were a big help. But we can see that at this point when I'm watching it, I wasn't sure. I thought this was going to be a total loss. A lot of those dinos on the front lines are showing a lot of damage. Here we got the Ute getting annoyed with that spider. And we really take a look at, I believe those are Allosauruses here. Are they? I'm not sure. They're really bleeding, so that's pretty tough, you know. It's going to be a bit of a headache. And good old Arcane, just unloading the rounds there. Probably has great durability on that shotgun as he's firing quite a few rounds, and I know it's a pretty high damage shotgun. And they've got some good BPs for shotguns, so they've got some good stuff coming out. Here's one of those things that comes up with the Broodmother that really slows the game down. The two dinos had to pull back in order to help that Ute because of all the spiders attacking, and what that essentially means is we're getting a lot less damage on that Broodmother. So that's one of those times where if you ever thought this fight was going to be lost, I was surely convinced that when the dinos had to pull back to keep the Ute safe, that was going to be the end. But now we see the Broodmother's just about to go down. Blood all over the place. Even though those dinos fighting are heavily damaged, right here they managed to get the job done. Suffered some pretty serious losses. They're not quite a few dinos went in, and only a few came out. So quite a great battle there. They do get that job done again. That's the alpha, the hardest of the Broodmothers, of course, and their first time doing it, you know, and their first time as a tribe working together to do it. So at the end of the day, job well done. Those losses will be easily recouped, but now they've got that Broodmother done. So fantastic job, gents. Way to go.